So the F150 Raptor R, what we thought it was going to be, a V8 version of the current Ford F150 Raptor, is starting to shape up to be a V8 version of the Ford F150 Raptor. Almost all the news coming out recently about the Raptor is just confirming everything we've already known. And is this actually true? Who knows if this will actually come to fruition? With the craziness in gas prices and all the stuff with the government regulations and EPA on fuel efficiency of vehicles, this is the last vehicle that theoretically should be on the road next to the TRX Ram, but it seems like we actually might get this, so let's talk about it. All right, so what we've already known, we've pretty much from the get-go knew that the Raptor R was going to use likely the GT500 powertrain, the Predator 5.2 Supercharged V8. So far, all the information is still confirming that, and all is well in the world of performance. So it actually seems we will get this V8 Raptor R before the EV future. Now, I made a video not long ago explaining how Ford, at least at the Windsor and Essex plants in Canada, are not looking to stop production of their V8 engines for another 18 years, but you only have the 5.2 Predator engine left. There's no other V8 offered from Ford aside from those three. It's safe to say that the Raptor R will be a thing. I mean, considering the Ram TRX has actually sold very well, you know, and because right now there's no other truck on the market, and the only other truck that can compare to the TRX is the current Raptor, which in its own right is a good truck. It just doesn't have the power that the TRX does. But the Raptor does do certain things better than the TRX. It's just, I think, all around a more better engineered vehicle than the TRX. So if they just give the Raptor the power of the TRX, then they would completely demolish the TRX's performance and just capabilities all around. I mean, I think Ford definitely has the better truck all around with the Raptor. They just need to give that power. Now, here's something I've been thinking about. Even if it is confirmed that we are getting the Raptor R with the V8, the 5.2 supercharged V8 from the GT500, no one's really spoke about what kind of transmission's going to be behind that engine. And this is what I've been thinking. Now, I think it would be freaking awesome to have that dual clutch from the GT500, basically the whole same powertrain from the GT500, stuff it in the Raptor, call it a day. Because let's be real, the 10-speed, it's a good transmission, but it definitely has its shortcomings. ZF 8-speed in the TRX is a better transmission. Those are very robust. The dual clutch in the GT500 has proven to be a very, very strong, robust transmission. I think that was well justified any price increase. But here's the thing. Now, this is something I've been thinking about. If the Raptor R is supposed to be this just next level performing, high performance off-road truck, even though the dual clutch would be the pinnacle of performance in a truck, and a street-driven truck, it would be absolutely nuts, the combination. Something I had to go and think about was, what happens if Ford combines the power boost technology, which is the electric motor integrated into the 10-speed transmission, with the 5.2 supercharged V8 in the Raptor R. So you got the hybridized powertrain, the supercharged V8. That would be nuts, because realistically, yeah, it's going to be a freaking gas hog, man. It's going to be a gas guzzler. And the power boost would help keep a few extra MPGs, you know, in the vehicle. And it could even save. It could just keep it over the threshold and save the Raptor R from having a gas guzzler tax. You know, it could push it just over that threshold where it's good enough where you don't have to worry about that. But aside from that, just imagine the performance you would get from that system. Now with the Supercharged V8, you already have that instantaneous torque production from the supercharger. Realistically, even the Supercharged V8, it takes a couple thousand RPMs for the engine to make peak torque. So, you know, between 0 and those couple thousand RPMs, the power boost system could help start moving the vehicle, and as the vehicle develops forward momentum, it would just even pick up quicker once peak torque kicks in from the V8. So that would be an epic combination of performance, and it would make the Raptor R the most redonkulous truck to ever roam the streets with license plates. Because outside of a race, full-blown race vehicle, I don't think there would ever be another vehicle like it. Theoretically, with that setup, you know, it should be able to accelerate to 60 in like the 4-second range, stock, mind you, right? And just give the ultimate performance off-road. And another benefit to the power boost is, you know, low speed crawling, where you need that torque, but you don't necessarily need the power, right? You know, where you could use that torque to get over the rock, get over a hump, or a little like ledge or something, and you don't need to like worry about tapping the gas and just melting the tire on the freaking rock because you just unleashed 700 plus horsepower. You know, I think that would have tremendous benefits for the Raptor R, not just to help keep fuel efficiency better, obviously power benefits, but also for off-roading. So it's like a bittersweet. Will they use the dual clutch, because that would be cool in its own right, or would they use the power boost system with the 5.2? And one other small detail I want to go ahead and say that kind of reinforces the Raptor R and it actually being built is words from Carl Whitman. Now, Carl Whitman, if you don't know, is the chief engineer for Performance. A lot of times they send him to different shows and stuff where Ford is featuring their performance vehicles, so he can, you know, talk to people about the product. And he's a great guy. Talk about a car enthusiast. He is a true car enthusiast, and Ford really hired a great guy. I've never spoken with him directly. I have been in groups who were speaking with him, and just hear him talk and his enthusiasm about what he does with Ford and the products that he helps create with Ford is outstanding. And it's really awesome to see. At Carlisle, all Ford Nationals last year, staying with Carl and a couple other guys, and they were asking him questions regarding the Raptor R. Carl couldn't say anything. He said he couldn't say anything. He wanted to say something so bad. He knew there was something. He just couldn't say it. Ford execs wouldn't allow him to say it. All he could say is, there's something special coming. That's all he could say. There's something special coming. He never confirmed that the Raptor R is coming. He never confirmed what it was. He just smiled and said something special is coming when he was asked, is the Raptor R going to happen? So that to me just confirmed it, because how passionate Carl is about what he does, that just gave it away. So when I heard him say that, I'm like, I know what's happening. It's just really a matter of when and how much. You know, everything else we pretty much know, and except the transmission. That's kind of another curveball in the story, but otherwise the Raptor R is coming, and it's likely going to be the most insane off-road oriented performance pickup truck, street-driven pickup truck, mind you, that has ever been created. And it's going to proudly wear the blue oval, which, you know, of course, makes me happy, because at heart I am a blue oval fan, and I do bleed a little bit of blue. So let me know what you think about the Raptor R. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with everyone you know. If you want to see more content like this and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Keep a lookout for the next true car enthusiast video.